Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 3rd. This week, we're going to jump right in here. You have this motivator card. It says, motivate yourself to better your finances. They need rescuing. You have the self-made card. You will become successful or rich by your own efforts, which I think you are doing right now. Anyway, we talk about this like every single week, that it looks to me like you're working towards something that will make you more successful or will bring more security into your life in some way. So I would keep doing whatever you're doing here, Scorpio. I think that it could be working out very well. I think there are like little things you could do to, kind of like turn things around faster. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. We also have the World, the Magician. And the Magician is pointing to the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands basically says, what are you waiting for? The Three of Wands is your center card here. And the center card in the 9-card spread is the most important card here. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like saying that there are ways that you can expand your, whatever you work on, whether it's like your career, your business, side hustle, whatever. But you're going to have to like explore those new ideas. We have the Magician. And the Magician has a snake wrapped around his waist, and it represents reinvention. I think you are reinventing yourself with that self-made card. And so, a lot of you could be working on like new projects, new businesses. Maybe you have been for the past couple years or so, and you're really trying to ground this like new reality. He's pointing to the earth. So he's trying to ground his new reality through manifestation. He also has these flowers in front of him. So the flowers are standing out to me. The flowers kind of represent that he knows he has to focus on the right things to manifest what he wants. So he has to focus on, happiness, joy, love, all the good energies, basically, so that he can manifest things faster. And I feel like that's what this is saying. I also feel this is saying, like, use all the tools at your disposal. Use everything you can to kind of create this new reality or to be more successful. So there might be like tools that you're not using, or there could even be like experiences or things that you've learned that you could apply to your current situation, but maybe you're not thinking that way, and you should be, right? So, it's going to be different for all of you, but definitely something to think about. You have the World. By the way, this first position represents the past. I'm doing past, present, future, basically. And so I feel for a lot of you that, there could be an accomplishment coming in for you, or you're coming off of an accomplishment. This is also kind of your card. We have this, eagle or phoenix, whichever you prefer. I don't care. But, right here, traditionally, Scorpio was the phoenix, and also the eagle or the phoenix shows up right here on the Wheel of Fortune. So you're kind of like showing up as yourself in this reading. Whenever you show up as yourself, it puts you in a position of power and strength and really allows you to get what you want from a reading. So I feel for a lot of you, you're showing up in a strong position here. On top of all that, I think a lot of you could be moving or traveling, these two cards here. And again, if you are moving or traveling, looks pretty good to me. You have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups can represent crying over spilt wine. He is crying over his loss for his taste for wine, these 3 cups in front of him. But he's grieving the loss of something that he no longer enjoys, right? So I think that your focus is going to be very important for you at this time in regards to like whatever you want. Like I always get tons of comments of people that tell me all about their narcissistic ex or whatever. I'm like, well, okay, that's fine, but that's what you're focusing on. So like, what do you think you're going to get more of, right? So I always tell people, it's like, if they're a narcissist or whatever, then, completely cut them out, ignore them, gray rock them, and move on, right? So that they can get their karma or whatever the case may be. But I think we need to, we're kind of like in a time where we have to stop telling the old story. We have to start telling the new story. And I feel the Five of Cups is saying, start telling the new story so that you can get the bridge and the castle over here. And it's not just for love. Every single thing that you want, I think you need to start telling the new story, something new, something different. And that's what that Five of Cups is saying to me. The Three of Wands, going up here basically says, what are you waiting for? And then you have the Strength card. The Strength card is coming up in this last row, which is also kind of like the good stuff that's coming in for you. So you have developed a lot of strength because of, what you've been through. I'm clarifying with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. With the Magician, you have this decision card, so there's clearly a choice to be made. I would make this choice right here, whatever this choice is. The choice is to expand. The choice is for growth. So if there's an opportunity coming in for you that would require you to grow or step outside a comfort zone, that is the choice that I would make. And I would leave the comfort zone or, kind of step away from something that maybe is a comfort zone in your life. The Three of Pentacles would also be kind of like stepping towards teamwork. So there could be an opportunity for you to like collaborate, work together with people, learn from people that are smarter than you or whatever the case may be. With the World, you have the Rebellion card here. I feel like you are going, I mean, as a fixed sign, you're a fixed sign. I think you could be doing things, especially Pluto going into Aquarius in November. You could be doing things that go against other people's wishes for you. But guess what, Scorpio? It's your life, right? So I think you have to make the decisions and choices in life that are right for you. And these choices might upset other people, but again, you have to live your life. So I think that it's time for Scorpio to like start living. With the Five of Cups, you have this drama card. Yep, told you. I think that this was a dramatic situation or something. I don't even think you want this back. If this is a person, for example, I don't think you want it back. I think you see that it brings drama or whatever into your life. And I kind of feel this part of the reading, it's another 5, by the way, this drama card. I think that it's encouraging you to move towards new things or to change your story. What really tips us off to this is the Wheel of Fortune as well. You in your present position, if I can talk today, you have this Observer card and this Leg Up card. So I think you are being lifted up by the universe. I also think there is a little bit of a boost coming in for you. So again, I would be trying your new ideas, especially Scorpio. Again, fixed signs, I think, need to be trying new ideas, unique ideas, innovative ideas, stuff like that. And those things are going to be the thing that kind of lifts you up. The Observer card is about kind of like seeing a goal, wish, or dream that you want, something that you desire to have. And I think it would be a great time for you to work more towards like goals, wishes, dreams that you have in life. And it would be a good time for you to like create something great for yourself. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is a change in your fortunes. So I think that you could be becoming more fortunate at this time, or you could be increasing your fortunes in some way. I also feel that the Wheel of Fortune is about taking control of your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is a very good card, but I don't think it's as good as some people kind of make it out to be. I think that it is your destiny, but it's really your personal vision for your life. It's like where you see your life going. And the other thing about the Wheel of Fortune is we have to control it. The wheel, we can't just let it spin. So we have to live at the center of the wheel, because then all the other wheels are spinning around us, and we can see when good things and bad things are coming our way, and that's how we take control. When good things start coming our way, we double down on the good stuff. When bad things come our way, or challenges, it doesn't have to be like something bad. It could just be a challenge. And when there's a challenge, we take care of it right away instead of ignoring it. So I think it would be a great time for you to like really, double down on the good stuff, pay attention to what's happening in your life. And yeah, that's pretty much what I would do with the Wheel of Fortune. But it does seem to me like you're taking control of your destiny. You have this Three of Wands. Excuse me. Three of Wands, a card of expansion and growth. Three of Wands says, what are you waiting for? And so I think you have your eye on things, something that's part of your destiny. This could be saying it is your destiny to be self-made, or something like that. And I feel like the Three of Wands is saying that's true, but you have to embrace the energy of a person who is self-made. You have to kind of make those types of moves. And the Three of Wands can be your ships coming in, but really those ships are pointing out. And I always say, like, you have to get on those ships and make some sort of change in your life to make that happen. You have the Queen of Pentacles, doesn't want to stay in my hand. The Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is about resources and being resourceful. So definitely a time of resourcefulness for everyone. But you also have the King of Pentacles. So if you're looking for love, there could be a very stable connection coming in for you. King and Queen of Pentacles are divine counterparts. And I really like these two together. They are... They really want something to work. It could be a Cancer, by the way. Cancer had the exact same layout right here. So it could be a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. Could be any sign, whatever you're into. But really, what's more important is I think it's a very practical, straightforward connection where there's like two people who want to put in the work to make it work. So there you go. If you want love, looks amazing. Really good for money too. Those two together would represent you stabilizing your finances. Let's see. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have this intuition card. We are in a very intuitive time. So if your intuition is telling you here to move in a new direction or to embrace new ideas, then I would listen to your intuition, plain and simple. With the Three of Wands, you have this control card. This card reminds me of the world. It really looks like the world right there. So I feel for a lot of you, you are achieving new things. You're kind of reaching for new heights or whatever you want to call it with the Three of Wands. And you are more in this like expansive energy. So I would embrace it. I would, to embrace this, again, you have to challenge yourself. You have to do things that will cause you to expand, which means challenge yourself, do things that are harder, take bigger risks. We're not talking about stupid risk here. We're talking about calculated risks. So, I think it would be a great time for you to kind of like challenge yourself in whatever area of your life you want. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have this resourcefulness card. Are you kidding? Definitely a time for you to be resourceful. Again, if you can do something without money, I would do it. If you can do something in a way that costs less money, I would do it. I think this is true for everyone right now. The universe wants us to be resourceful, and it kind of wants us to find the best way that we can possibly do anything in our life. So if you're trying to accomplish goals, wishes, dreams, what's the most resourceful way that you can accomplish things? And that's how I would do stuff, plain and simple. Next, in the area of the good stuff or the future, you have this card that says be peace on it, and you also have this canary. It says sing your own song. There you go. Again, be your own self. Listen to yourself and don't necessarily listen to other people's wishes for your life. Again, I do feel with that rebellion card that some of you, it's like, I don't think you're doing this on purpose. This is not like a bad thing. I think that sometimes we make changes in life and there are people that don't want us to make the change. So maybe they say little things to us so that we don't change. But again, I think you're meant to change right now. Whenever we change, people don't like it, plain and simple. So I think you're meant to make changes. You have the Strength card, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel here, it's funny that the Drama card looks like the Strength card. It has a big lion on it. And you go up to the Strength card here. So it's like you have overcome something, like a person or a situation in your life. And, I think people are now seeing how strong you are, or you could really be patting yourself on the back because of your strength or because of the things that you've been able to do and accomplish in your life. So again, this is a really good thing. I also feel for some of you that you have done just a lot of work on yourself. This is my card of like personal development or, putting the work to quiet your inner voice. That lion, it kind of represents her inner demons or her inner critic, and she is telling it to be quiet. So I think a lot of you are doing a lot of work on yourself. You have the King of Pentacles. I definitely feel you could be attracting a King of Pentacles type person if you want love. For those of you that want it, there could be just a very solid connection coming in here. Could be an earth sign as well. Cancer, Earth. Yeah, that's what stands out to me here. So it could be, could be any sign, whatever you want. But I feel it's a very stable person. I also feel whatever you're working on, you have that self-made card. It's like you are destined to be self-made, and I think you need to work on something that is your own. Some of you could be working on your own projects, or you could be working on kind of like establishing an identity in your career, and you could be doing something to like stand out. You have the Three of Pentacles, standing out. Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work. He has done a good job with those Three Pentacles, and now he's receiving recognition for the work that he has done. But the thing is that you have to like set yourself apart here. Again, Magician is about reinventing yourself or maybe presenting yourself in a unique way. We see a lot of Aquarius energy here as well. World, Wheel of Fortune, you have Mars in Aquarius with the Rebellion card as well. So again, I think, and also the Magician as well. So I think that there are a lot of things you could do to kind of like make yourself more unique, which will make you stand out, which will help you grow, especially in work or career or whatever you're doing to make money. With the Strength card, you have the Discrimination card. I feel like whatever this tough lesson was that you learned in the past, it taught you like what to look out for. And so I feel you're just better at seeing what's going to work in your life and what's not, and you're just moving forward. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Fortune card. Yep, definitely fortune's coming in for you. Could be a Leo that you're attracting as well. But what I feel here is that you are attracting great fortune. Whatever you've been building, working towards, working on is starting to work. You have that self-made card there. So it's starting to work and you're starting to see the results of your work. So you are attracting like great fortune into your life. With the Three of Pentacles, here you go. You have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Flirtation card. So you are definitely going to be flirting with a person at the very least here. Again, this might start as flirtation. Again, you might just start talking to a person and it might not happen like overnight. But I think that for a lot of you, you are, going to be talking to a person soon or something like that. You have this Wreath card. It says sorrow over a loss. It could be this past situation with the Five of Cups. So again, some of you could be thinking about a person. Again, I think a person can do us dirty and we can still miss a person. Like we can all be honest. Or like, sometimes you meet a person and they are like, they have certain things that you want in a connection. So you still feel connected to them, even if they were toxic or whatever. And I think this is just saying like grieve the loss. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you haven't grieved the loss yet. And so because you haven't allowed yourself to grieve, you haven't moved past it. And even though you have, right? So I know that's a little bit of a contradiction here, but I think it would be helpful. You have this wheel card. It says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Again, we have to control the wheel of fortune. We have to be the one that is in the driver's seat with that card. We have to be the one that decides what way it turns. And again, the easiest way to do this, double down on the good stuff. When challenges pop up, take care of them right away, or do whatever you can to take care of them. And that's the quickest way to turn the wheel in your favor. You have this coins card. It says money will be coming to you, clearly. Really good money reading. I think your money is definitely going to be improving. It probably already has. You have this flute card. It says disappointment in a friend or a lover. We know it already, so there you go. You have this vase card. It says secret admirer. I definitely feel there is a person who's interested in you already here. Whether, I don't know, this person could be a person you know. You could admire them as well. I kind of feel like this is two sides. It's like you both are interested in each other. For some of you, I feel like neither of you has a clue. So there you go. I don't know. Figure it out. You have this jug card. It says lighthearted, carefree time. I get this energy of playfulness, especially in like the June readings that I did. A lot of this like needing to be playful, needing to be lighthearted, needing to bring more love, joy, happiness, magician into the world. That's where the success is going to come from. So this looks really good here, Scorpio. I love it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.